Something strange happened here. Like new. Can you see it? Vintage power supply. Another no name is well designed. Capxon brand. Yeah. This one is very elite. Nippon Chemicon. Rubicon caps. Panasonic caps. These caps are gone. Capxon. Yeah. Hi guys. Today we will have a look inside this faulty power supply. I got this from a friend of mine. He said it is faulty, and I guess there are some strange capacitors popped up or something else. So, can you see it already? I'll give you a few more seconds. Yes, you are right. This high quality Capxon brand capacitor is faulty, and these here two Capxon. Yeah, this is a Taepo brand. It's still fine. What's this here? Looks like Samsung. No, it's a Capxon. It's a Capxon too. So this is the reason why this power supply is faulty. The caps blew up and the power supply failed. So they are completely trusting Capxon. Other than that, it's a rather good supply. It has a lot of coils. Of course, this is not industry standard. Primary input, spark gaps, here again it is very visible. Primary, secondary side. This is the AC mains filter. So we are at the secondary side. This, I guess, is the ground. Yes, all the black cables. I can't see any terrible fail. But hey, it's just fair. This power supply probably will cost 20 euro, maybe 30 euro. And you get a lot of electronics for this amount of money. Capxon. Woo! Woo! Yeah. It should have 2200 microfarads, and it has 75. All the electrolytic is gone, and there's no more capacitance left. Look at the Q-Faktor, 0.6. 0.6. The resistance is terrible. And this is extremely high. And guess what? The capacitor gets hot because it has 3 ohms. And when it's hot, it blows up and magic smoke escapes through the vent. I love it. That other capacitor has 8 ohms and 20 microfarads. This one is really gone to Capxon. And here's the third one. It has a serial resistance of 8 ohms. Wow. Here is the Diapo, sorry. It's not the industry standard quality too, but these are not too bad. I have some experience with Diapo. They are also called Luxon, I guess. And they are sometimes not too bad. Let's have a look at this one. It didn't fail yet. Now, this is a rather low ESR cap. It has only 40 milliohms. And the capacitance is okay. That's within the specifications of 1000 microfarads. Let's have a look at this one too. It is fine. The ESR is rather low. I thought I may keep the coils, but I have so many of these, I don't care. Rasurbo, Razor Boy. So, Capxon brand, yeah. This one is not too bad, really. I really like the design of this Antec earthwatts because the heatsink is well designed for the airflow. We have a lot of coils, so they are helping the capacitors. The caps, yeah, of course, if you want industry quality, you have to purchase an industry quality power supply, and then it will extend the 20, 40 or 60 euro for this Antec. What kind of capacitors do we have here? Some sort of Wang Heng Low. They're not looking too bad. A lot of dust in these power supplies. Already can feel it in my nose. Actually, I don't know if it was faulty, but I have hundreds of power supplies. I need to get rid of them. Nobody will pay me €1, so it's a lot of fun to scrap these. But again, this one is not too bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 coils. And that's not too shabby for a computer power supply. Oh, very surprising. In the primary, there's a Nippon Chemicon. And of course, there's no sign of any damage on this one. And the other ones are Ost capacitors. Another Antec power supply. Oh, yeah. It is pretty well designed regarding the airflow. Already can tell when I look through the fan. It's almost like new. That's well designed. I really like it. And I start to like these Antec power supplies. Again, a lot of coils. Beautiful design. I'm wondering if these, of all of these Antec power supplies, are much more expensive than the other regular stuff. Well, great RF filter. And a beautiful board. This is not the usual consumer stuff, I guess. Oh no. Why? Not bad. Not bad at all. Let's have a look in a really old computer power supply from 2000. I'm expecting to see higher quality, because even the cheapish low-end stuff was rather expensive at these times. Better quality with temperature controlled fan. Yeah. So the metal sheet enclosure is not too bad. The board, I don't like the board, the material of the board. But probably it's not too bad. I'm not too impressed. Rubicon caps, but they had no chance to survive 10 years in this power supply. Temperature sensor. And here we have a vintage power supply. This one is really old. It has one of these shiny enclosures, and it is using Matsushita from Japan. So these are Panasonic caps. This one Fujiyu. Totally different heatsink. I guess this one is made out of copper. And not a lot chokes, because this power supply only had 200 watts. So no need for a huge amount of chokes. Beautiful. Crap. Another no-name power supply. It is very clean. But I will show you this. This cap is gone. What is it? Any no-name cap. And here too. This one is blown. Wow, this is a piece of crap. Really. Something strange happened here. A faulty solder connection. I don't like this power supply at all. And very interesting, an old power supply from HP. Is it 2004? It is not built to the highest standard. A rather good filtering here. And the power supply itself is heavy. Yeah, heavy doesn't say anything about quality. At least, yeah, a lot of filtering, very thick heatsink. The airflow is quite good, but Yeah, I have used these no-name caps. This one is very light. So I guess this one is blown. I can't see any other blown cap at this moment. Oh, light on. This one is 40. Yeah, this should be a gravestone, I guess. Here's the light on branding, and something got very hot here. It is the driver for the fan. Probably the fan wasn't working anymore because this part is gone. Probably. And here we have the highest quality caps available on the market. I'm just kidding. Hot. A Dell power supply. And this is interesting. You might notice we have Nippon Chemicon caps all around the place. And Panasonic caps, Matsushita. I like it. HFQ series. Oh, great. I guess it was still working, but you know, 200 watts and the old board connector. It's just pointless to sell it on eBay or elsewhere. It's just pointless. Anyway, in terms of parts and in terms of parts quality, this is one of the best in this batch. And a vintage power supply made for Compaq, manufactured by Foxtec in the UK. And the date code probably says 1999. And the quality is awesome, to be honest. We have Rubicon caps. They are glued down in a proper way. Everything fine. Nippon Chemicon caps. Temperature sensor. And again, Matsushita Panasonic caps. HFQ series. Wonderful. There are no signs of heat. Yeah, it is a good quality power supply. It was a good quality power supply, to be honest. Wow, 17 years old. 17 years. Unbelievable. And I guess it was still working. Everything fine. That's quality. A different power supply from the manufacturer Hypro. It was built in an Hewlett-Packard Ethernet switch, and the 2.5 volts rail was faulty. I have already removed the heat sinks, and now I can see that these caps are gone. And that's very interesting because you can't see it on the top. Usually they blow up here. They are all fine, as you would expect from a Nippon Chemicon cap, but this is new. I've never seen this before on a Nippon KZE series cap. That's interesting. What have you learned? You can't always see it on the top side if a cap is faulty or not. That's it. I hope you enjoyed the video. See you next time. Bye.